the way he got killed is something he truly fought for.
Facts.
Second Amendment rights, right?
Facts.
And then my biggest thing is, man, like we have to stop like being so surprised that we can't control the consequences of what we say to somebody. I mean, it's common knowledge to know that like, yeah, I do have free speech and I live in a place where I can freely say things and talk, but I also know that I can't say anything to anybody because something will happen to me based on if I offend the wrong person on that day. And like, I think that's common sense.
Right.
Like, I know, like, yeah, of course your words shouldn't get you killed, but like,
they do every day.
You cannot say anything or keep saying things to a certain group of people and continue to offend them and then get mad when said certain group does something to you. I mean, that's just been happening over time forever. So I don't get what the outrage is, and I'm not saying, like, once again, man, I'm not celebrating nobody dying, especially nobody getting killed. And not to say that I agree with Charlie Kirk in any sense of the imagination. Don't ever want that to be misconstrued at all. But at the same time, like, I mean, I didn't pay attention to Charlie Kirk. I learned about him when he got killed. And
yeah, like most people
at this particular juncture, like, I don't care to know more. I mean, I hate that happened, but hey, at this point, we move.
Yeah, man, I got in a bunch of little scuffles online with motherfuckers talking about, well, what is exactly racist about saying your opinion? I just genuinely want to know. I'm like, being racist is not an opinion.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not an opinion.
Yeah,
That's
a behavior.
Opinion is like, oh man, that water you drinking, it's not good. I don't like it.
But that's I do.
Opinion. Right.
Type shit.
Racism, hate speech, that's not an opinion. You're just ignorant.
No, that's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? You're just ignorant, and you want to be better than somebody else because you don't feel important enough in your own life. So you feel better by dragging other people down.
Facts.
Because you can't get nowhere in life. They talking about, Charlie Kirk talking about, oh, DEI this and black people this. And I'm like, listen, man, if that was the truth, if black people were just DEI'd and everything, planes would be falling out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking police officers would be crashing, burning.
Where we at?
Because we in everything. We everywhere.
I mean, I just basically said, like, how.
So for me, it's like, it's a lot of niggas coming out talking about, oh, well, nobody should be celebrating a death. I'm like, man, nobody is celebrating Charlie's death.
Yeah.
What it is
we understand who he is, and we don't give a fuck.
We are literally just watching what happened and understanding the irony behind him dying.
Thank you.
Behind the shit that he pushed, and then wanted to interject and be like, well, black people do all of these shootings, and black people are the reason why
just to die so by a white
black
man.
People are the reason why half of the incarceration rate is black people, which is false. He was saying false shit about black people just to get people on his side to think that black people were the problem. And then
to be killed by a white guy.
He gets killed in a predominantly white state by a white guy.
Conservative.
Who's a conservative,
Republican.
far-right Republican MAGA kid.
He has said over and over again that it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment. And that is part of liberty. Driving comes with a price.
He literally said this 2 years ago.
50,000 people die on the road every year. That's a price. You get rid of driving, you'd have 50,000 less auto fatalities. But we have decided that the benefit of driving, speed, accessibility, mobility, having products, services, is worth the cost of 50,000 people dying.
Okay, to try to equate a car to a gun is fucking crazy, bro. You just listed all of those things that a car does. The only thing a gun does is kill people. So it's not that the cars are killing people. It's the silly mistakes. It's the da-da-da. It's all of the other shit. It's not the car. And I don't even think it's the gun killing people. But at the end of the day, reform is something that has to happen for things to get a little bit better. You can't just sit in shit and think that, oh, roses are about to grow. You're sitting in shit.
Man, it's just with the whole thing though, man. It's just it brings a certain amount of people, a certain type of person and people community out to just start spewing some bullshit, man. Like you motherfuckers is not gonna be feeling any type of way outside of this person being white. That's all. And it's like when any of these other things happen, I mean, we just had some kids again get killed in a
The
school
same day.
shooting, and you niggas
The same day, and y'all want to talk
you
about
niggas
this
wanna
man,
talk
but these
about
kids are
nothing.
getting killed
Yeah.
at school.
We're
for
talking about
nothing.
innocent people as opposed to a man who's talking shit to everybody.
And my whole thing is everybody trying to equate him to Martin Luther King and
Man,
MLK
please shut
and
the
Malcolm
fuck
X.
up.
Please shut the. Like at the end of the day, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like Martin Luther King was advocating for any type of violence or any of the shit that Charlie be doing.
Oh yeah, man.
If anything, he was like, yo, there's smart white people, there's smart black people. Why don't we just, you know what I'm saying?
Why don't we have a competition? Why don't we put this in place where everybody has a fair shot? And now that, you know, a certain group of white people feel like their numbers are dwindling.
That's
crazy.
Their numbers are
That
dwindling
shit
and
is
that
crazy
they're
to
not
me.
getting the same opportunity that they were once given, that actually someone's taking it away from them. When in fact, now you actually got to put your shit on the table.
Yep.
You have to show exactly what you can do and what you can't do, and your mommy and your daddy cannot help you.
Yep.
You actually have to sit across or sit amongst a group of peers and show why you should be there. And that's just the way it should be. We have a country with 300 and something million people on it. I'm like, bruh, there's only so many jobs at this. There's only so many jobs at that. But for him and all the other people to come out and say, hey, you guys are now getting these opportunities in these jobs and it's becoming normal, something must be wrong here. But it never occurs to anybody in that community that, hey, well, maybe now that, you know, we're 70 years, 60 and 70, getting 60 and 70 years past civil rights and things of that nature.
Bro, only 60, 70 years?
That things are starting to dwindle out to now that you cannot, based on the technology that you created, that you did it and things of that nature, you can't hide as much as you did once before. So now that black lady over there that was once qualified 50 years ago is now the same black lady now that's getting the opportunity because it can be heard and or she's putting herself out there, and black men. So yes, you do have to compete.
The fact that I have black people, and you know who you are, black people, stupid ass black people, telling me that this person didn't do anything that would constitute them getting shot. People have died for less.
Man, stop playing.
People have died for less.
And like we said, when you walked out the room, like, you do not choose your consequences. You cannot think because, oh, I said this and it doesn't sting or hurt that bad, in my opinion, that somebody isn't going to take offense to that. And they might do something to you. That is absolutely normal.
You cannot control anybody else's
No.
reaction.
To nothing.
And just to think, oh, well, my words shouldn't. No, they shouldn't, but there are. But there's a consequence.
Malcolm X's words were nowhere near as damning as this, and he was shot in front of his wife and children.
Man, he shot in front of a gang of people in an auditorium of the
So-
That nigga Martin Luther King
And
was
not
shot.
one
Martin
time.
Luther King was shot in front of
And
his
they survived
people.
and was smothered in his room.
Man.
But y'all don't want to talk about that. Or everything is a conspiracy when it comes to black people.
And whenever it's something racially driven,
You also
all of a
understand
sudden,
too
when
that
white people are doing it, they don't deserve to die. But they killed JFK for the same reason. When JFK was like, we need to get these kids into these schools. We're gonna integrate. We're gonna do all these things. They shot the nigga.
man, it's a certain community that only lifts up prominent black people that they feel are prominent when they agree with them, and they didn't agree with them till they died, or they got shot, or they were silent.
Yep.
See, and my
Muhammad
thing,
Ali was not no hero until he couldn't speak no more, bro.
Yep.
Now he was a hero. But everything he was spewing and saying, man, they didn't agree with that at all. Actually, in direct correlation of not agreeing.
the nigga didn't go and join the army and shit like that. Like
Bro, what?
he dodged the draft.
Yeah.
Are y'all not y'all was talking shit when he did that.
Absolutely.
And then Trump did it, and now it's